All right, so I guess my first question for you guys is talk to me a little bit about how you write songs and take me through the process.
We work at home. Our studio's at home. I work on tracks pretty much alone, and oftentimes Sissy's in the other end of the house and simultaneously getting inspired, and she'll start working on the other side of the house doing her own thing. And sometimes it comes together and she'll just pop in the studio and get up to the mic and just throw something down that works amazingly well. Otherwise, sometimes I'll have a track and I'll already have like a lyric concept, and I'll try to get her to step up to the mic and do exactly what I'm hearing in my head. Usually she gives me an incredibly hard time about it, and with great reluctance I can get her to step up to the mic and do it. But we always work it out somehow.
Yeah,
but it's pretty
keep
organic.
it playful.
Yeah, we try to keep it playful and fun.
We'll try anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I know you guys just did a show that got a lot of acclaim at the Echo. Talk to me a little bit about that show and kind of like the crowds that you've been attracting to some of your shows lately.
Yeah, that was kind of the culmination of a year's worth of work. We've had our eye on this little record label called Manimal Vinyl that it seems like every time we fall in love with a really cool band, they'd always turn out to be on Manimal Vinyl, and we've slowly been getting to know Paul Behan, the owner, and he asked us to do this show for them, and it turned out to be a great crowd, which is kind of interesting because
Yeah, it was like 2 days before Christmas, and we were kind of worried about, everyone being out of town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was just our biggest turnout yet, and the crowd loved it. Everyone was
they were
dancing
super sweet.
and
It was
having
like
great time,
crazy jungle dance party.
and it was a great way to end
Yeah.
08.
Yeah. We now feel like we've gotten everything out of '08 we possibly could have. We're as happy as can be, and we just signed with Manimal Vinyl.
Yeah, so walk me a little bit through that process. How did that come together? I mean, you mentioned that you were fans of some of the albums and some of the bands that they were distributing, but talk to us a little bit about how that deal came together.
We first met him. We might have first met him around the time that we met you, when we were playing Bordello, and I think I actually dropped him a little message on MySpace just saying, hey, we absolutely love what you do. We love the aesthetic that you're going for, and we think all of the bands that you work with are really beautiful. And
we went to Bordello one night and we went to see Hecuba,
Okay.
and we ended up seeing a night where it was Hecuba, Rainbow Arabia, and We Are the World, and it was just the most magical night of music, and I think we met Paul that night, and and then he listened to our CD and fell in love with it, and now here we are.
yeah, it was kind of a process that happened over about a 6-month period, which I think is the best way to get to know people. It's we just got to know each other little by little, and I think had a great appreciation for what each other is trying to do.